watching Let's Chat.
Well, this will be a fun interview. We have a children's book author with us today, Russ Troutt, author of People Are a Lot Like Socks. Does that include everybody? Am I a lot like a sock, and what kind?
We're all like socks in our own ways.
I love that. Yes. What a great title. Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yep, so my name is Russ Troutt. I'm from just up the road in Athens, Tennessee. And I'm here today because I've just released my debut children's book, People Are a Lot Like Socks.
Okay, what a great title. It really is. When we were reading that in the beginning of the show, I was like, that's a fantastic title because it's cute and it's fun and it's also kind of interesting. What does it mean?
Yep, so it's about embracing and celebrating all of our differences versus judging and being afraid of what's different. In this book, I use socks as a metaphor to represent people.
Okay.
It's just about loving and accepting everyone, and yeah.
Do you have a personal inspiration behind it or any story from your past that inspired this?
Yeah, so like after high school, I joined the Navy and got to experience traveling the world and different cultures and working alongside different people from every walk of life. And I could never understand how someone could have hatred in their heart for someone else just because they're different. So I was actually working on a script for a children's movie about socks. And while I was writing that, the idea light bulb went off that, oh, people are a lot like socks in that we all come in different colors, designs, shapes, and sizes.
Russ, my son's in the Navy and my father's retired Navy. I love learning that about you. Thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you.
What a dynamic, interesting person you are, that you went from being a sailor and all the saluting, and now you're this more colorful, creative side of a personality to make a book. Yes. I love that. So has this been something that's brewed in your head for years? And
I've loved writing for as long as I can remember, and whether it's been short stories or poems or anything. So it's just to finally be at a point to have this idea and produce it and get it to this point and be here today, putting it into the world. It's hopefully it'll be a small thing to make the world a little bit of a better place.
I hope so. You already are. So tell me a little bit about maybe your favorite part about writing the book. You're self-published, and maybe some of the challenges you faced.
Yep, so I decided to go through the self-publishing avenue, and it's like, okay, I've got the story, now how do I really bring it to life? And one way I did that was reaching out to the artist, Nathan Thomas Milner, and it's such an amazing to have him bring my vision to life in this book, in that he typically does like movie posters and covers for movie Blu-rays. And so when I reached out to him to do something a little out of his wheelhouse and doing the artwork for my book, when he accepted, I was so happy he did because he did such a great job and just really brought my vision to life in a beautiful way.
What is that process like? Like, is it like a big reveal and you have to give it the thumbs up, or are you allowed to say, no, this isn't really what I was thinking?
No, he's really great to work with. We went back and forth. Okay. Here's my ideas, and he would sketch up a rough draft. Like, oh, I like this, I don't like this, until we finally got it to where we're at today with it.
Does publishing, as you're self-published, does it step into the less creative side of things? Is it difficult, or is it something you're excited to grow as far as publishing?
I'm so excited to be taking it on in this avenue, and in hopes I definitely plan on writing more books in the future. And I love the idea of maybe connecting with other people that are looking for that avenue. They have a story idea. I think we all have stories inside of us, and some people just need an avenue to get that story out there, so maybe one day I can play a role in that.
Do you think you'll stay in children's book publishing or maybe grow?
I would love to grow into all.
Do you have any ideas in your head beyond children's books you're creating?
I do. I'm actually working on a couple movie scripts at the moment.
I love it.
Yes.
So was this something you've always been interested in since you were young?
Yes, I've loved writing and storytelling my entire life.
I love that. Well, thank you for coming on. How can people purchase a copy of People Are a Lot Like Socks?
Yeah, so you can purchase a copy through my website at troutpublishing.com. That's Trout with 2 T's. It's also available in any major retailer like Amazon or Barnes & Noble.
Oh, perfect. So how can people keep up with events, maybe new releases, other things about you?
Yep, so you can go through my website, troutpublishing.com. You can sign up to get emails from there. Also Facebook at facebook.com/troutpublishing, or on Instagram at troutpublishing.
Tell us a little bit more about your favorite part about this creation.
So recently got to go to a school where my niece and nephew go to school, and got to read to the pre-K through second grade there.
Sweet.
And to go read to them was just to see the joy on their faces reading my book to them. And I'm looking forward to doing more of that. So if anyone is interested in having me come out, if you work with children and would love to have me come out and read the book, you can just reach out to me through one of my social media platforms. I would love to do that.
I love it, Russ. Well, you're a sweet, joyful person. Just you have great energy. So I hope, if there's any teachers watching, they do give you a call. So thank you so much for coming on. Troutt Publishing, that's with 2 T's, like Let's Chat with 2 T's. TroutPublishing.com. He's debuting his new book, People Are a Lot Like Socks. Wonderful interview with my friend Russ. Thank you again for coming on.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.